Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Transcendent as Fuck with Iena SpiritWalker. Here we talk about intuition, energy healing, animal communication, and even trauma. Basically, all the blessings and challenges of existing as a spiritual being in a meat sack. My name, as you may have guessed, is Iena SpiritWalker, and I'm an internationally known animal communicator, healer, medicine woman, and life coach with 25 years experience. My amazing guest today is Piroska Nagy. I hope I said that right. And our title today is Reconnect and Release Through Breathwork. Piroska, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So excited. So please tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do and how long you've been doing that.
Oh, well, I do so many things. I am a yoga teacher, and I've been doing it for like a really long time. I started practicing Kundalini yoga like more than 10 years ago. And then I went into teaching. I paint. I do channeled paintings, as you can see in the back. I am an energy healer, so my passion is really to work with spirituality, meditation, energy, and bring that all together in with yoga and the breathing. And I've been doing it for quite a lot of time, like more than 10 years already. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, cool. And where are you connecting from today? Where are you located?
I live in Italy. I am Hungarian, but I've been living in Italy for a long time, more than 20 years.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I might come visit you someday. Oh yeah, it's on my bucket list.
You're
Okay. Yes. Okay, writing that down. Okay. So Piroska, can you tell us a little bit about the importance of breath work?
Oh, well, I started working with breath when I started practicing yoga, really, and even deeper when I started teaching it. In Kundalini yoga, we use breath. Like there are so many different exercises, really, with the breath. That was the moment where I really got into working with pranayama techniques and the breath. When I started teaching, was the moment when I realized how many of us, including myself, are not breathing the right way, so to say. And with the right way, I intend to say that we breathe, on the contrary, we breathe with the paradoxical breathing, right? Which means that when I breathe in, the chest expands, the belly goes in, and when I breathe out, the belly comes out. And that's not a very...
And that is the wrong way, right?
That is the wrong way, yes. So
yes. Okay.
yeah, that is a typical breath that comes with stress, with trauma, and it creates further stress on our whole system. So it doesn't allow the diaphragm to move properly. So it's really not that good. And when it becomes chronic, it's really difficult to change. And already just retraining our breath, practicing diaphragmatic breathing, when I breathe in, expanding the belly, then expanding the chest. When I breathe out, the chest goes down, the belly moves back towards the spine. So that is the correct way of breathing. And so by retraining our breath, we can already create so much shift for our well-being. It's incredible.
Beautiful. So what kind of shifts can we create with breath?
Well, the breath is such a huge topic. For me, I found breathwork really, and with breathwork, I intend not the pranayama kind of breathing, but breathwork, I intend the conscious connected breath, which is the rebirthing type breathing. I really found that when I was looking for tools for myself for healing my childhood traumas that I don't really have a conscious memory of. It's just like a shut door. And so I was looking for a tool that can bypass that and can help me release those trapped emotions, right? So breath really, for me, it changed my life, I can say. And it really can go deep, and it can help us release deep held trauma from the body. It brings us back into the body. So it's a somatic practice. We start working not at the level of the mind, where when we work at the level of the mind starts bringing back emotions in the body that we don't really know what to do with, right? And so our mind creates a story. And so we start looping between the emotions and the story, the emotions and the story. And we can't really create a big transformation from that level. When we come into our bodies, our body is intelligent. So it knows exactly what I am ready for to process in this moment. And I don't need to bring my mind into it anymore. The breath is the bridge between the body and the mind. So it can really go deep and help us bring up what we need to release and also help us release it. So it's a really deep process and healing that can happen.
I love that you bring that up too. And I really appreciate that you say, you know, we don't really need to go into the mind. So we don't have to like break down what it is. This is not talk therapy. I'm not saying talk therapy is a bad thing, but this is just the shortcut, because as you say, we have trauma that is stuck in our cells essentially, right? So it's stuck in our body, and breath can allow us to release that without the need to specifically identify it, where it came from, you know, what, envisioning all these things. And it's and I can attest to that too. I've done a lot of breath work. I'm a survivor of domestic violence and several childhood traumas, and breath work is phenomenal. And it's interesting in our day and age. Of course, a lot of people are waking up, but there are some people that really just, they want everything to be done through the mind. And when we let go and just trust, it can be profound. And the other thing I just wanted to add too is you were talking about how people with trauma, we typically breathe up here, right? Exactly. So if you see a newborn baby and how they breathe, right? When they inhale, the belly goes up. When they exhale, the belly goes down. That is our natural state. For those of you who have never thought about it, observe the newborn babies, because that is how we all come into this world. And the more trauma that we experience, the shorter and shorter and shorter our breath gets, and the more it comes up here and goes away from the diaphragm. Would you agree with that, Piroska?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Also, just look at your animals, if you have animals at home. And also the other interesting thing is that when I inhale, it's an active process, right? I inhale. And when I exhale and just look at animals like dogs, I just let it go. And, you know, when I started studying breathwork, this was the very first exercise they taught us, like, just let it go altogether, all the air out. And it's so difficult when you are not used to let things go. It's so difficult to let go of your breath. And so even just practicing that, it's incredible, because it sounds like it's nothing, but it's a huge thing. And it really helps you learn to release everything else.
Yes, that's amazing. So we have unconsciously or subconsciously shifted our breath because of life, because of our interactions with life. And I know the word trauma is really heavy too, and a lot of us are very aware of the trauma we've had, but being a spiritual being in a meat sack, you guys, this earth school is traumatic. Shit happens. Okay, we are walking through our lessons. Just being born is traumatic, right? You're nice and warm and you're all comfy, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're out in this cold environment, someone's smacking you on the ass, and that's it. Welcome. Here we go. So it's just, I can't say enough about how important breath work is. I really appreciate you bringing that to the audience today.
And also, you know, just like my passion really is to bring breath work into our everyday, because if you think about it, breath is governed by the autonomic nervous system, which is the nervous system that makes our heart beat, makes us digest the food. But those are processes we don't really have direct access to, right? The only thing of those processes is the breath that we actually can control, or maybe better word, guide consciously. And so the magic in that is that through the breath, I can have access to all the rest. I can make my heart beat slower. I can calm my mind, I can improve my digestion with certain breath works. So really, I can activate myself if I need to be focused and need clarity. I can come back, use the breath to come back into my body and open for spiritual connection. So it's really, I would dare to say that the breath is the ultimate tool we have, we forgot we have.
Yeah.
And so my passion really is to bring this back into consciousness and to use it every day. And that's what yoga teaches us. Like, we've got techniques that I can use when I need to sleep better, when I need to concentrate, when I need to activate myself for, like, in the morning, just to face the day. And so it's really magical. I am amazed. The deeper I go in it, the more I study, the more magical it gets, really.
It's so true. And one of my specialties is I specialize in trauma. So I deal with a lot of people with anxiety and depression because that is what I had and that's how I got through it. And because it deals with the autonomic nervous system, and you guys, the autonomic nervous system is essentially everything that your body does that you don't think about. It's automatic, the autonomic nervous system. Because we're slowing our breath, we are reverse engineering calm and peace, and we're essentially telling our body that we're safe. So the stress and anxiety just starts evaporating. Is that your experience too, Piroska?
Exactly. I mean, the breath for me has been such a profound tool on my healing journey. Really, it really is today. I mean, it's a daily practice, and I think it's never ends, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
certainly, yeah.
And I understand you have a special gift for the audience today. You're going to walk us through a breathwork exercise. Is that right?
Yes, we can just
Woo!
do a short breathing exercise just
Let's
to
do it.
experience our breathing, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so let's just sit with our spine straight but soft. Back is soft. Feet on the ground, or you can sit cross-legged if you want. And I just invite you to close your eyes for a moment, or if you don't feel like closing your eyes, you can just look towards the earth with a soft gaze, and just take a moment to feel your body. Just feel your body, feel your breath. No judging, there's no right or wrong here. Just be curious. And let's just take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Just release it all, even with a sigh. And we're gonna do a breathwork exercise, which is inhale into the belly, through the mouth, up into the chest, and then exhale through the mouth. Okay, through the open mouth, belly, chest, and then exhale. So it's an active inhale and a passive, just letting go as you exhale. And we're gonna do this for about 3 minutes. And it's a nice, deep, powerful breath so that we can activate our body, activate our energy flow, and we can experience the breath. So let's inhale to begin. So in, out. In, out. In, out. Nice and active. Inhale and letting go as you exhale. Beautiful. Keep breathing this way. Maybe with a nice, gentle smile on your face. In, out. In, out. And I invite you to bring your body into this breathing. If you feel like moving, just invite the body to express your breath here. Beautiful. Keep breathing, keep connecting with your breath consciously, allowing the breath to move the energy in and out of your body. In, out. In, out. In, out. Keep breathing. Still another minute or so to go. Open your body. Allow your arms to open if you feel like it. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. And then take a nice and deep breath in. At the top of your inhalation, hold the breath for just a moment. Just as long as you can hold it comfortably, and then exhale, exhale, exhale all the air out. Exhale all the air out, and then hold the breath out. Just as long as you can hold it comfortably, no forcing here. And when you can't hold it any longer, inhale deeply into your whole body, bring your hands onto your heart. Just remain with your eyes closed and just feel your body. Just feel the energy moving within you. Maybe you can feel a gentle smile on your face spreading. Feel your body activating. And just feel how it feels to be present in your body. What would it feel like to start the day by reconnecting with yourself? And what would your day be? How would your day be different? So take a deep breath in, inhale into your whole body. And exhale and bring your hands down onto your knees. Feel your seat. Feel your feet on the ground. And with the next breath, I invite you to open your eyes and just look around your space, reconnect with your space, reconnect with your body. I mean, this was just a little, really short exercise, but I hope that you actually managed to feel a nice activation and feel the energy moving in you.
That was beautiful. I definitely noticed, I felt my body swaying back and forth after, actually, I guess it was during the breathing exercise. So that was really beautiful, getting back into the rhythm. It felt like, yeah, realigning.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, Piroska, for sharing that with us. That was amazing. So I want to know, do you have any events or specials? What's going on? What would you like to share with our audience?
Well, you can find me at my website, which is www.soulbreathyoga.com. And I do private sessions where we work obviously tailored to the individual's need, where we can work with somatic healing, yoga, and the breath, of course. I also do private body-mind reconnection sessions where we use the breath as the bridge between body and mind to come into our body, to listen to our body and the messages that come from our body. There's a 6-week pranayama course coming up very soon, starting Breathe Better, Live Better, and you can already sign up to the waitlist through the website so that you can know when registration start again. And in the next month, there's gonna be master classes coming out each month on the breath and how to use the breath in different situations, for stress relief, to sleep better, for spiritual connection. And it's gonna be a series of master classes that you can sign up to.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so you guys, soulbreathyoga.com. And whether you are watching this on YouTube or Spotify or wherever you get your podcast, the section that has the description for this interview will have all of Piroska's information, including her website. So you can also just cut and paste, you guys. Piroska, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here on Transcendent as Fuck with Iena SpiritWalker. You are such a beautiful gift on this planet, and I'm so honored that you came here today.
Well, thank you so much for the invitation and the possibility to share the breath.
Yes. All right, you guys, grab that link. Stay in touch with Piroska. Have an amazing day.
Thank you. You too, and everybody listening.